Hi, it's Handy. Okay, so in the last video, we finished on the sounds for X. We can see that X makes 3 different sounds. The first sound sounds exactly like the name of the letter. It's X. That's the sound that the letter X makes in the word X-ray or Xbox or Xmas. Okay? And then the second sound that the letter X can make is X. In the word box and the word six and fix, the last sound in those 3 words are, the last sound is x, fix, six. So that sound is x, and box. So x is the second sound, and the last sound is z, like in the word xylophone, and in the word exam, and in the word example, the letter X makes the Z sound, okay? So X sounds like X, X, and Z. And then the letter Y also makes 3 sounds, but only one of those sounds actually belong to the letter Y. The other 2 sounds are borrowed from the letter I. So the letter Y sounds like Y, like in the word yellow. But in the word baby and in the word sky, both the word baby and the word sky end with the letter Y in the spelling. In baby, the letter Y sounds like E. And in sky, the letter Y sounds like I. You will remember that E and I are the 2 sounds that actually belong to the letter I. So if you add the 1 sound that belongs to the letter Y, which is Y, plus the 2 sounds that belong to the letter I, which are E and I, that is what makes up these 3 sounds that the letter Y can make, which is why I told you earlier that the letter I and the letter Y are actually best friends, because anytime the letter Y needs to borrow the 2 sounds from Mr. I, he goes and says, Mr. I, can I borrow your sounds, please? And Mr. I says, you absolutely can borrow them. So that's why they are best friends. And then the letter Z makes 1 sound, Z. So Y can sound like Y, E, and I, and then Z sounds like Z. I'll have to just do the recap in a separate video because there is not enough time here. All right, I hope that is helpful to everyone, and peace.